Welcome back to another midnight recording where I should be sleeping, but I had a video idea that I wanted to do, and so here we are now, me doing the video idea I wanted to do. But today I want to talk about the top 3 supplements I would personally recommend for anybody. I mean, honestly, these are really good for just like general health and everything. However, if you're really looking to build muscle and put on size, these would be the top ones in my opinion. But I also want to preface this is not like this isn't advice coming from someone who's a certified physician or anything, These are from my personal experience and things that just general evidence that I found contributes to, a recommendation in my opinion. But again, this isn't, professionally made. This is just my opinion. If you do plan on taking any of these, you should probably consult your physician or a doctor or anything to sort of know if you're good to take these. But yeah, just take this, I wouldn't say with a grain of salt, but just bear in mind I'm not, a doctor or anything, so this is just my opinion. I'm just some guy on the internet who's physically big. But first off, what I would personally recommend is zinc. Number 3, zinc. It's just super good for the immune system in general. And if you want to look at it from a hypertrophy aspect, the lower likelihood you are to be sick, the higher likelihood you'll be able to, put on muscle. But then if you want to just look at it in a general sort of sense, general health, it's pretty good to, have a good immune system, be stronger, because being sick fucking sucks. Like, we all know it. When you're sick, it's just really annoying. It's not the most fun thing to do and to experience. But yeah, zinc is at number 3 because it's good for just like overall, but in my opinion, 1 and 2 are just like have that little bit of edge because this is more hypertrophy focused in my opinion. But again, these are also just generally good for overall health. But in the number 2 spot, in my opinion, is ashwagandha, because it's a natural stress remedy. And looking at it first from a hypertrophy perspective again, if you can minimize your stress, lower your stress in general, and it also helps with sleep a lot. It helps kind of reduce stress. But stress is a big factor in sleep quality. If you're super stressed, your sleep isn't going to be that good. But if you're able to have lower stress in general, as well as better sleep, your gains are going to be really good, as long as you get that, enough sleep, but with quality sleep. Yeah, but then if you just want to look at it again in the more natural, just lifestyle perspective, lower stress is really helpful. I mean, stress contributes to a lot of just different issues. It can increase heart problem. What am I trying to say? It can increase likelihood of blood pressure problems. It's just generally bad for immune system, makes your work quality and everything just better. Stress just fucks everything up. Like, let's just be real here. But yeah, this one I need to, partially preface with it's not that there isn't research on it, it's just that it isn't a widely used thing per se. It's just something that it's just something that you would want to consult your physician on, because there can be some negative side effects. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure some gastrointestinal issues can happen. You can just sort of feel bloated / upset stomach from it. That's just one of the things that I've heard. I could be completely misremembering it, but when I was doing my own research, I remember finding that, but taking it for however long and haven't noticed any immediate adverse side effects in like the 2 months I've been taking it straight. So, knock on wood, still kicking. But yeah, it's good for stress. But number one, if you're a bodybuilder or anything, or if you lift a lot, I think you saw this one coming. Motherfucking creatine, dude. That shit is so peak. Because not only does it help with hypertrophy, it gives your muscles extra source of energy, it's also been shown to increase cognitive ability. So not only will you gain muscle faster, have marginally larger muscle, your cognitive ability will be substantially better. I've had moments where when I'm taking it, I'll be doing something. Well, let me start off with this. I use the GNC Pro creatine monohydrate because it dissolves better than any other creatine I've tried. But there's one period where I switched over to Optimum Nutrition's micronized creatine, which is basically just like it's made finer and just able to access, or to my knowledge, what it's saying on the thing, on the tub, was gets absorbed faster and absorbed more efficiently. But I noticed towards the end of it, I wasn't really feeling as good as I was towards the start. But then when I switched back to the GNC creatine monohydrate, I don't know what it was, but it's probably just the quality difference and just it being better. But I noticed I could think way quicker. I was faster on my feet. I was just generally smarter in a sense. So there's that. But then if you want to, that's for the hypertrophy sense, but then also just sort of, general reasoning. But specifically in the hypertrophy sense, you'd want to take it because better muscle gaining. Excuse me. Then just looking at it from the overall health standpoint, it's good for muscle health. So there's that. You'll just have general more strength and endurance, but then more specifically the cognitive ability. If you're able to just have better cognition, smarter, quicker, just sort of everything in general, I personally would say it's a pretty big win. And yeah, it's more known for its hypertrophic aspects. But yeah, it's just generally, I've talked to my doctor about this. I've talked to a couple of professors, specifically head professor of the, I think he focused on the more dietitian aspect of the exercise and physiology course. But he just sort of talked about how it's a generally super good, supplement to take for general everyday life and overall health. But if you're of the group that still thinks creatine is either a steroid or really dangerous, first off, it is the most studied supplement on the market. It has the most studies, most peer reviews. It is the most well-known supplement. It is the supplement that we know the most about, other than basic stuff like whey protein. But yeah, creatine is super safe unless you have liver or kidney issues. So that's why I would say consult your physician, because just make sure you don't have any underlying issues that would mess up the filtration of it and just overall cause a lot of negative side effects. But I forgot the other thing I was going to say. But yeah, it's just a super... Oh yeah, the steroid aspect. It's not a steroid. It's completely naturally occurring. It's predominantly found in different meats and fish. So it's not an anabolic steroid. It's naturally found. It's basically the same thing as whey protein isolate. It's just the creatine monohydrate, taken out, and made into the powder that you take. But yeah, it's just a super good supplement. I would add it to, if someone was asking about, a supplement plan or what they would want to do, creatine would definitely be on there. I mean, that's why it's number one. But yeah, that's about it. So this is a short one. I'm almost at 300 subs, so that's pretty awesome if you ask me. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Yeah, almost at 300. That's pretty awesome. I would enjoy if you got me to 300 subs, please. If you're watching this to this point, please get me there. But yeah, drink water, touch grass, be good people. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.